Guys, how are you doing? It's your girl Joyceline Kay, and today we are going to be doing a crochet tutorial on this crochet top. Yes, I have done 2 of this top already in the past few weeks and I am loving it. I'm getting so much orders. I love the way it fits, and it's not it's not exposing like your breast like other kind of crochet tops that are less comfortable. This is very comfortable and it's very easy to make. It's beginners friendly, so if you're new into crocheting, this is the kind of project that you should start with. Projects that are not too complicated. I'm going to be giving you detailed explanation on how I did this. I'm sure there are other crochet artists that have different explanations, different instructions, those that do counting and all, but I'll be giving you the process at which I used to make this crochet top. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel or you just came across this channel for the first time, please help us and hit the subscribe button. If you're a returning viewer, please, you know how it is, just click the share icon, share this video to your friends and your loved ones. Don't forget to comment below and like this video for us, please. Okay, thank you so much for watching in advance. I'm going to get ready and get into the tutorial already, showing you the materials that you need and start with this tutorial. Thank you so much. Let's get into this tutorial now. Okay, so these are the materials that I'll be using. I'll be using my tape for measurements. I'll be using this yarn. This is usually the yarn I use all the time, except maybe I'm doing something special or I'm trying new yarn, but this is my favorite yarn, I can say that. So it's 100% acrylic and it's for mainstay Walmart. I bought it from Walmart. I don't know, you can buy any acrylic, 100% acrylic yarn that you find comfortable with your hand. Okay, and I'll be using this purple. This is 7 ounces or 198 grams 198.4 grams, which is you can see the yards here is 397 yards, which is 363 meters. I don't know if you guys actually use this information, but yeah, it's 198.4 grams. So if you're using 50 grams of yarn, just make sure that the strand quality, or what's it called, the strand weight is okay, like it's thick enough. This is very thick strand, so if you have small strands, I would always say in my video, if you have small strand, please double your strand so that your work would be thick and it will be nice. Okay, so I'm going to be using 3.75 millimeters of pin. If you have anything between 3.5 millimeters and 4 millimeters, from 3.5 to 4 millimeters, even 300 millimeters, you can even use that. So if you have anything between that size, please, you can use it. I'm going to explain type of hook in another video. This is not where I'm going to teach you how to identify your hook, but these are 2 types of hook, and I love this one. I'm using this one. I'm going to tell you the type of hook in another video. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of vlog this year, so you guys should just get ready. You're going to learn a lot. Let's start already. So we'll be doing, when you get your good yarn and your good pin that is similar to mine, please, what you have to do is 18 chains, not counting the first one because we are not working with the first one. So the second one is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. So we have 18 chains, and this size we are doing is a medium large size. So if you're doing a small size or extra small size, please do 15 chains, okay? Or you do 17 chains, 16 chains if you're doing a small size and you're using the same size of yarn and the same size of hook. if you're not using the same size of yarn or the same size of hook, just do a chain to 4, you can see 4 inches. After getting your bottom chain, which is 18 for my own, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, skipping this first 1, 2, 3 stitches or chains. I'm going into the 4th chain and I'm doing a double crochet stitch. So double crochet stitch, then I'm doing double crochet stitch on all the stitches, all the chain stitches are going to get double crochet stitch on them each. Make sure you don't put 2 double crochet stitch in one place. Make sure you don't skip any chain stitch. Just go to the next, do double crochet stitch till the end. So as you can see, I'm at the end of the chain, and now I'm just going to do 2 more stitches in this same place, because I've put 1 stitch at the end. I said put just one stitch each, right? So at the end place, you're putting 2 more stitch to make it 3 stitches. That's 3 double crochet in the same place. So you can see in this last place you have 1, 2, 3 in this one place. Okay, so now you're going to do 1 chain, you go into the same place and make a double crochet, another double crochet, okay, another double crochet. So 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the same place. Okay, so now after that you're going to go into every other stitch and make double crochet stitch without increasing. So double crochet, go to the next double crochet, go to the next double crochet. So you're going to make this till you get to the end. You can see where I'm putting the double crochet. Don't put it here, put it into the next stitch, so that the previous stitch and the next one would be on the same row. You understand? You can decide to put it here, it won't cause any harm, but make sure you put it where I'm putting it. So I'm at the end, and now I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3 chains, and I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to do double crochet right there. Okay, double crochet in the next one. You can see where I put my double crochet. After your 3 chains, your 3 chains is your first double crochet that goes into this. It's starting from this double crochet stitch, so you're going into the next double crochet to start your first double crochet stitch. Okay, so you're going into the next double crochet, so you just make double crochet till you get here. Stay with me as I go off camera to do this fast. Okay, so guys, I am at this place where I did 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, and now I have worked on all the double crochets. It's left with where I did my chain, so I'm going to go into where I did my chain and make 2 double crochets this time, not 3. So 1 double crochet is there already. I'm putting another one. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the same place, and now we're going to go into the next stitch to make our double crochet stitch. You go into the next, you make your double crochet stitch. You go into the next, you make your double crochet stitch. I'm going to do this till I get to this place. Okay, now I'm at the end, but you have to know something. At this end, if you don't want your edges to be crooked, you have to get to the very end. As you can see, I worked on the last stitch, but I have not gotten to the very last stitch, which is what I'm going to do now. So I went into the very last stitch so that my end will not be crooked, so that it can be straight. You see, it's straight. So if you're doing your bra and is kind of crooked, please watch how you're doing it and what you're doing wrong. It should look like this. So when you get your bra bottom looking like this, all you have to do is repeat the process, which is 3 chains, turn your work like this, go into the next stitch. Your first chain is your first 3 chain is your first double crochet stitch. Okay, so you go into your next stitch and you do your double crochet stitch, repeat your double crochet stitch on each of the stitches till you get to this place where we have the 1 chain. Then we'll repeat the same thing. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and do double crochet till I get to the chain stitch. So I'm at the place where I did my chain stitch. You can see the chain stitch here is obvious. Okay, when you're crocheting, it's obvious, except your crochet tension is very tight before you won't see this space here. But if it's not, then you see the space. So whenever I get to this place, just put 2 double crochet. That's 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Okay, so whenever you get here, repeat the same thing. So we are just going to go ahead and do double crochet to the end, and we will do 3 chains and turn again and keep repeating till we get the size that we want, which I'll show you the size that I'm going to get for this one. Okay guys, so I have done I've completed it. How do I explain this to you? Okay, let me explain it in 2 ways. Number 1 is that I did 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 rows. So if you're counting by the rows, that means of course your hook size and your yarn weight would be the same with mine. But if your yarn weight and your hook size is not the same as mine, this is how you might want to measure your work. So you measure it this way. This is for a medium large, like I said. So it is 9 inches, 9 inches like this. And from this place, like from the middle place, okay, to where I stopped is 4.5 inches. From this middle place to where I stopped is 4.5 inches, and from top to bottom is 8 inches plus. If you get confused by the measurement, just count it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 rows. So this is 8 rows. When I was a small slash medium, I used to do 7 rows instead of 8. But when I added weight, I started doing 8 rows. So if your tension is like mine and everything, you can do 8 rows. Now if you want to do extra large, all you have to do is to keep going. Like you keep going, adding the rows. You don't need to add the number of chains at the beginning. Okay, you don't need to add the number of chains at the beginning. All you need is the same measurement from the beginning, and just keep going and going and going. I usually used to say that if you have a very small breast, you can also do the same number of chains, but sometimes I don't advise that for people that are beginners, because sometimes they will not understand when to stop. But I personally can actually do the same number of chain and just do 5 rows or 6 rows, then stop if I know the person's size, because it's not just the boob size that will matter, that will determine the size of the bra. It's also the waistline that determines the size of the bra. So you just need to know the technique behind making a bra top. Okay, so now I'm going to do another part of this, because this is one side of the breast. I'm going to do another part of the breast, and then I'll show you guys how I join them together and what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I have done the two sides of the bra cup, and now I'm just going to join them together. But before I join them, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to do 15 chains by one side, and another 15 chains by this other side. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Okay, correction, 15 chains. Remember, when you turn, you're doing you're skipping 1 2 3. So on the fourth one, you are doing your first double crochet or your second double crochet, because the first 3 chains is your first double crochet. What does that mean? That means we have just 15 minus 1, we have just 12 chains here. Okay, so now we are working with just 12 chains. That means when you come here, when you come to this other side, you do just 12 chains. Let me bring a stitch. Let me bring a yarn and do the 12 chains here, so that you guys will not get confused. So you put in your yarn here, and then you do 12 chains. Okay, so we have our 12 chains. So now when we come to the side that we are working with, and then you turn your work, let's leave this one aside. Okay, I don't want anybody to get confused. So on your chains that you've done, you do double crochet on all the chains till you get to the end, which is here. Okay, double crochet stitch, double crochet stitch. You can see where I'm putting the double crochet stitch. Can you guys see where I'm putting the double crochet stitch? In here. There's a space here, but I'm going in here first. So now we're going double crochet stitch. Now we're going double crochet stitch, double crochet stitch, double crochet stitch. This is what I'm doing. You have a choice to put 2 double crochet stitches in the same, in one row. Every row takes 2 double crochet stitches, but the first row, this first row, I put a double crochet stitch here, and I put the next one here. So if you're doing that, then that is 2 double crochet stitches in that one row. Okay, but if you're doing this, double crochet stitch, double crochet stitch, that's 2 double crochet stitch in that row. Now the next one have this place, and it also have this place, unlike the other one that do not have this first stitch loop. Okay, so you should be mindful. This place, now I can decide to put it here and put it here, or I can go 2 here, 1 double crochet stitch, 2 double crochet stitch, that's complete. I go to the next one, 1 double crochet stitch, 2 double crochet stitch, that's complete. I go to the next one, 1 double crochet stitch, 2 double crochet stitch, that's complete. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying that in every of this row that have this places extra here, you can decide to put it here and here, or you can decide to put 2 double crochet stitches in the same place. It doesn't matter. So this is how it should look. This is how it should look. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 double crochet stitch, repeat till I get to where I'll do the next thing, which is joining the 2 places. Hey guys, so watch carefully so you don't get confused. So I'm at this end, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in this one. Remember, we did a chain here. This chain represents this end. Okay, this is this end here, this is the representation here. So I'm just going to join the middle place together like this so that I can start crocheting without any problem. So this is what I'm going to do to join it. So you go in through here, you go in through this one, and you bring your yarn through this one too. So you put in your yarn here, your hook here, it is very easy. I'm just trying to make sure you understand that this is how your stuff is in front of you. You bring in your yarn and pass it through the both of them, 1, 2. So you have 3 strands of yarn now, like your normal double crochet stitches, and you do your double crochet. You've joined them already. You can see you've joined them already. This strand is from the previous row. So that is how you join, and then you go into the next place and do your double crochet stitch. You can see where I'm making my double crochet stitch. This intensive and detailed explanation is because of those that are new into crochet that may not understand what is going on here. That is why I'm taking my time to explain like this and showing you in detail on what I'm actually doing, because I don't feel like it's difficult. I don't feel like somebody that have been crocheting will not understand this, but I feel like somebody that just started crocheting will be confused. But I hope that with this explanation, nobody will be confused after watching this video, and by the end of the video you should be able to make this crochet bra or something similar to this, because at this point you can actually do any design of your choice. You can decide to do any design at the bottom of your choice, but if you want this design, please keep on watching. I feel I want you all to keep on watching so that you can learn how I made this particular design for this bra top. I'm going to go ahead and crochet till I get to this place, of course. As you can see, I'm at this place where I did chains. I'll just go ahead and do double crochet on all the chain stitches. So double crochet here, double crochet in the next, double crochet in the next. So double crochet on all of the chain stitches. Okay, so this is the last stitch, and now I'm going to go into the next row. And on the next row, of course, we'll start with 3 chains as our first double crochet stitch, and then we'll turn the work like so. And now I'm going into the next stitch, our first chain into our first double crochet. So work with the second stitch. So we'll start here, double crochet stitch, chain 2, skip 1, 2. On the third one we are doing a double crochet stitch, chain 2, skip 1, 2. On the third one we are doing a double crochet stitch. So you repeat this process till the end. Okay, so I have gotten to the end and it's remaining just 1, 2, 3 stitches. And I just want to tell you that at this end, if you don't have up to 3 stitches or you have more than 3, if you have just 2 stitches here, please just do double crochet on all the 2 stitches. If you have up to 4 stitches, skip more than 1, 2, skip more than 2 and work on the last stitch. Okay, You understand? So if you have 5 stitches, you do the normal thing, then you're going to have something like 1 2, then you just do double crochet on the rest. Okay, like you can just do double crochet on the rest, because it's not going to show. Once you have 1 2 3, at this point now I can do 1 2 chains and skip 1 2, and on the third one, because my stitch is the same, I did not count it. I did not intend for it to be like this, to be equal, but thank God it is equal. So if you have equal stitches, you can still do the same thing that I just did here. But if you don't have equal stitches, you can do double crochet on all the remaining 2 stitches or 3 stitches that you have here. Okay, I don't know if you understand, but yeah, that is an advice for you. But hopefully you have the same number of stitch that you need there for the right process. So now I'm going to do 3 chains. So 3 chains, you turn your work. I also want to remind you something. I want to remind you of something before I continue. So I want to remind you of something before I continue. Now this is the waist section, okay? And my waist as a medium size is 29, but you can see here I have 24 inches. You can see right here it's 24 inches, and that's because I want, when I use the rope to tie it will get to 29. I don't want to do up to 29, because when I tie it will be too big. So that's why we are doing this. So whatever you're doing, your waist would actually need to be smaller than your actual waist size. So whatever you're doing, whatever measurement you're using, make sure that the waist is very small, very small, that you need an extra rope to complete the size. Okay, you know that crochet stretches, so if you don't do a smaller one, it's going to look big on you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So now we'll go ahead and do double crochet on all these places. So we are going to the next place. Remember, we did 2 chains here, so the 2 chains is 2 double crochet stitches. 2 double crochet stitch, you go to the next stitch, double crochet stitch, you go to the next place, you put 2 double crochet stitch, you go to the next and you put double crochet stitch, and repeat till the end. So I'm going to repeat this till I get to the end. Okay, so I'm at the end, and this is how it looks. It's already a perfect bra. So let's keep going to our design of the day. So what we are going to be doing now is 6 chains. So you make 6 chains and you turn your work. Now you're going to be skipping 1 2 3 4. On the 5th one, you're making a single crochet. 1 2 3 4. On the 5th one, you're making a single crochet. Single crochet, 6 chain, skip 4. 1 2 3 4. On the 5th one, you're making a single crochet, chain 6, skip 4, single crochet on the 5th one. So this is what we are going to do till the end. Okay, so I'm at the end, and I'm just going to do single crochet here to close it up. So single crochet, and now this is how it looks. I'm going to turn with a chain, 1 chain, and turn. Now I'm just going to do single crochet here, single crochet again, single crochet again. That's 3 single crochet for the start. So now I'm going to do my 6 chains, 2 3 4 5 6, and I'm going to make a single crochet on this place. Single crochet in there, chain 6, single crochet in the next place, chain 6, single crochet in the next place. Good. Now I'm going to do a double crochet in this place. So I'm going to put 8 double crochet in this place. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 double crochet here, and I'm going to do single crochet in the next place. Single crochet here, chain 6, single crochet 1, chain 6, single crochet 2, this is 1, 2. Remember we did 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is 2, chain 6, single crochet. This is a 3 times, and then the next one is 8 double crochet. So 8 double crochet and single crochet in the next place. So the next stitch is single crochet, and the other next one is 6 chains. So I want to explain something to you. You can see here we started with 1, 2, 3 before we did this. 1, 2, 3 before we did this. Now if this place was longer, I would have done up to 4 places. So you can choose to do 4 of these places before you do this particular thing. That means this place can be longer. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4 before this place. It depends on how you want it to look, but for me I wanted it like this. So you can follow this pattern, but if you're doing it and maybe this is not in the middle like this, you can decide to rearrange your stitches, your number of stitches. Yeah, this design, you can decide to rearrange it so that this will fall in the middle, because I feel like it's nicer when it's in the middle. Okay, but if you can't, then just go as your own lies, like just follow your pattern. So I'll just go ahead and do, this is the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the second one, and this is the third one. So after the third one, I'm going to do my 8 double crochet stitch. Eight double crochet stitch and single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet, and the last one for this row, single crochet. So I want you guys to understand something. You can see here I have just 1, 2. Here I have 1, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, 3, and I have 1, 2, 3. That's because I didn't calculate this place by the number of stitches. Okay, I just did it and I went with it like that. So you might have this. It's not a mistake. This is handmade. This is craft. You can choose to calculate it and make sure all the number of stitches are equal when you divide it by 5 or when you divide it by 4, in order for you to get the exact number here that you have here. you can choose to do your calculations. So sometimes you can get it this side equal to this side, and other times you can also get it just the way I got this one now. It is no problem. It's not going to show, it's not going to affect your work in any way. It's not going to make your work less professional. It's just normal thing when you're working without counting your stitches, which is what I do most of the time. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and do one chain, turn my work. Here we're going to do 3 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3. Then we do our 6 chains. Then the next one we are making a single crochet. Now watch carefully what I'm going to do in this row. So now I'm going to do 1 chain, go to the stitch, a double crochet stitch, and make 1 double crochet stitch on that. So we do another chain, go to the next double crochet stitch and make a double crochet stitch on that. So we do another chain, 1 chain, go to the next double crochet stitch and make double crochet stitch on that. So we repeat this on these double crochet stitches. So we are this last place, and this is how it looks. So right now, after doing this, remember we are doing a chain before we go to the next stitch. So chain, and the next stitch here is a single crochet stitch. So we do a single crochet stitch to lock it up, and that's how it looks. So now I'm going to do my 6 chains. Then go to the next chain stitch and do a single crochet stitch. Repeat. Go to the next stitch and do a single crochet stitch, and on this one we are going to repeat what we did here, which is chain 1, double crochet stitch, chain 1, double crochet stitch, chain 1, double crochet stitch. Okay, so I'm at the end, and now I'm going to do what I did, of course, at the end here, and I'm going to do 1 chain, which I've done here. Okay, so I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to do 3 single crochet, 3 single crochet, chain 6. Okay, so chain 6 and single crochet. Yeah, now watch this. I'm going to do 2 chains instead of 1, and I'm going into this place. Good. So chain 2, go into the next double crochet stitch, chain 2, go into the next double crochet stitch. You see how it's coming out? So chain 2, double crochet stitch, 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 chain 2, and I'm at this last place. So now I'm just going to do single crochet stitch here, single crochet stitch. After your single crochet stitch, we have some 6 chains here, so we're going to do chain 6, single crochet stitch. So we have just one of this place, one of this place. Now you can just decide to complete this row and leave it like that, which is what I wanted to do for this. But let me show you guys something. But you can see this other one have like some style at the end, and I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. So I'm going to just come back and show you guys how I did these things, okay? Because I feel like some people might want to know how I did that. So I'm going to complete this one now by doing my 2 chains, double crochet, and repeat everything till the end. Then I'm coming back. Okay, so I'm at the end here, and since this one was shorter right here, I've already gotten to the end. So now I'm just going to do 1 chain, turn my work, and this is what I'm going to do right now. Now the first one is double crochet here, so I'm going to do my 3 chains, double crochet there. Okay, so now I'm doing chain 2, watch carefully, chain 3, okay, chain 3, go back to the end and make a single crochet like that, and then you chain 1 and go to the next stitch. Watch again how I'm going to do this. So chain 1, 2, 3, go back to the end like so, do a single crochet at the bottom of that, and then you make 1 chain and go to the next. Can you see how that is looking? So chain 1, 2, 3, go back to the end, make a single crochet at the end, and then chain 1 and go to the next stitch. So that is how you do this. I'm going to repeat it. 1, 2, 3, back to the bottom, close it up with a single crochet, do a chain, and then go to the next stitch and repeat. Okay, so I'm at the end now, and I'm at where I have this place. Okay, so now there I'm going to do, remember we're doing 1 chain before we get to the next stitch. So here I'm going to do my single crochet stitch only. So single crochet stitch, chain 1, 2, 3. Remember we did 3 chains here. So 1, 2, 3 chains, double crochet stitch, and chain 3, repeat this. So on each of these double crochet stitches, you're doing the same thing that you did here. So that's how we got this place. I'm just going to work on this place, repeat this thing here, and then work on this one, repeat it again here, and I'll be done with this part of the bra. Okay, then I'm going to come up and work on this other side and show you guys how I did the top. Right, my people, so I have actually gotten to the end, and now I just did 1 chain to close it up and cut. Of course, I did not. You need your scissors. I forgot to tell you, you need your scissors. Of course not. You're doing crochet, you need your scissors. So you use your scissors to cut, or you can cut it with your hand. Okay, so we'll go and start working. We'll start working on the top side. So you bring in your yarn, do your 3 chains, 1, 2, 3 as your first double crochet stitch, and you go to the next stitch and make a double crochet. Now you make 2 chains, skip 1, 2. On the third one you're making a double crochet stitch, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet stitch, 1, 2, 1, 2, skip. On the third one, double crochet stitch. Okay, so this is where you have to be careful when you're doing this top part. Some people at this point, they can just join it. You can just join it like this if you want it to be closer, but I'm going to go down a little bit more, just one more step. So 1, 2, skip 1, 2, on the third one double crochet stitch. So I'm going to stop here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. Okay, I'm going to stop 5 stitches and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. So anywhere I stop here, anywhere that I stop here is same place I'll start from this other side. So since I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches, that means on the 6th one is where I'm going to put my next stitch, and my next stitch is going to be a double crochet stitch. So I'm going in with a double crochet stitch right here on this other end. So double crochet stitch there without a chain. Okay, without a chain, without doing any chain, I did a double crochet stitch there. Chain 2, 1, 2 on the third one, double crochet stitch, chain 2, double crochet stitch, chain 2, double crochet stitch, chain 2, double crochet stitch. So because the number of stitch here is equal to the number of stitch here, it's still the same thing you're going to meet at this other side. So double crochet stitch, then at this end you do another 1 double crochet stitch in this place where you have a chain there. So we have 2 double crochet stitch at the end, same as here, and that's because we have the same number of stitches in this 2 parts of the bra cup. 1, 2, 3, you turn your work, and at this point I'm going to go in with all double crochet stitches. This is how I'm going to do it. So double crochet stitch in the 2nd double crochet stitch here, simply because the first 3 chain is our first double crochet. So 2 double crochet stitches in each of this place. So 1, 2, and then double crochet stitch here to cover up this one. So in the 2 chains is 2 double crochet stitch, of course, then 1 double crochet stitch here. So I'm going to go down here. Okay, so now you need to watch carefully. Now I'm going to go into this other place. I'm going into, since I'm stopping before the end of the stitch, okay, because the goal here is to reduce the length from here to here. Okay, so I'm stopping here and I'm going into this side of, remember we skipped some space here, so we have to skip some space in this 2nd row. So this is the space I'll be skipping. So I'm skipping this one and this one. I'm going into this next one here like this. Without a chain or anything, I'm going here. So double crochet stitch right there, another double crochet stitch in there, and double crochet stitch here, 2 double crochet stitches, double crochet stitch here, and repeat till you get to the end. Hey guys, so I'm at the end, and you can see it forming already. So I'm going to turn my work, do 3 chains as my first double crochet stitch, then I will repeat this process I did down here. I'm going to repeat it for this place. So the next stitch is double crochet stitch, and then 2 chains, skip 2, the next one, double crochet stitch, 2 chains, skip 2, the next one, double crochet stitch, 2 chains, skip 2, the next one, double crochet stitch. So the next one, double crochet stitch. Okay, so I think at this point I'm going to do the next one, double crochet stitch. Okay, this is the reason we have just 2 stitches left there, and I'm going into the next one. Since I did not work on this 1 2 stitch, I worked on the 3rd stitch to the last. I'm going 1 2 3rd stitch to the last. I'm going to do a double crochet stitch there without a chain. So this is how it looks. So this one I skipped just 2 stitches here, 2 stitches there, then 2 chains, skip 1 2, double crochet stitch, 2 chains, skip 2, double crochet stitch, so I'm at the end. And guys, I have a choice to just do my rope here and like do a chain rope here and end my project here, but I am deciding, or I have decided, to do 1 more row before I end it. So now I'm going to repeat this row. I'm going to repeat it again. So 3 chains, double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the same place because we have 2 chains there, and after that we work on the double crochet stitch, then 2 double crochet right here. Double crochet stitch. Now watch this carefully. So now I am going to, instead of stopping the 2 stitches here, I'm going to do just 1 more stitch here. And I don't know why. Normally I'm supposed to just, from here like this, I'm supposed to just go here. I can still do that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, from there I'm just going to cross over and do this one. Yeah. Okay, so I'm at this place and I'm going to just skip this place and go here. I'm going in here. So I skipped here and here, and I'm going in here. I'm ignoring this place because this place doesn't count at all. So I'm skipping here and here. This place doesn't count. So double crochet stitch right there, and double crochet stitches till the end. Okay, so I'm at the end now, and I'm going to just do my chains right here. So I'm bringing in another yarn so that it can be thick. If your yarn is not thick enough, you can always double it, remember, or triple it, or make it 4. Okay, so I'm going to bring in another yarn and make my couple of chains. For the purpose of learning, I've done 60 chains, but depending on your tension, your size of hook, and your size of yarn, please do as much as can go through your neck. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, put in my pin there, and do my chains here too. Then I'll also do the same thing here. So this is how I'm putting in. So I'm going to do another 60 chains here. Whatever number of chain you do for this one, make sure it is the same for the other side. But that is all for this top. Please, if you don't understand anything, drop your question in the comment section. I'll be doing more videos later for different things, and remember to send me a direct message on Instagram or Facebook on anything that you want me to do. I'll be choosing randomly from different followers, and I'll be making the ones that I think are easy for me. When I say easy, I mean fast to do for me, and the ones that I think are very sellable. When I say sellable, you know, this crochet top is very sellable. So if you're a crochet artist that does it as business, you have a crochet business, you can always make this and promote it on your pages because it will sell. This is selling for me, so this can sell for you. Okay, these are the kind of things you should be doing. It's fast to do, it's easy, and also it doesn't take a lot of wool or yarn. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and share this video to your friends. Leave a comment for me in the comment section. I really appreciate your views. Thank you for watching up to this level or up to this point. See you in my next video. Don't forget, we are going to be doing some vlogs and a lot of other tutorials, so please don't skip my video. Turn on the notification so whenever I post you get notified, so you don't miss on anything. Okay, I told you guys I'm going to be talking about hook and type of hook and hook size, how it affects your work. So there's a lot of things coming in this channel. I don't want you to miss anything, so turn on your notification button. Okay, thank you so much. Bye. See you guys in my next video. Love you.